found the letter. But why would Scholar Erincourt want it to be sent and lost? She commissioned the letter in the first place. It is above my station to question her, but there is a higher plan at work. Please, stranger, find Erin. She can be found in the Isles, probably in the Basilica Nostra. She needs to be confronted with the information we found regarding the letter. Fair enough.
Yes. Got the forge hot, stranger. If you... All right, then.
Care to browse? I can promise you'll always find the goods you need at Semble's. Please, come by again.
What? What?
Blessings to you. I've heard that someone was helping my subordinate, Corden. It seems he has lost a very, very important letter. While I applaud your diligence in tracking this to me, I'm sad to say that Corden's error is grievous. He will be punished for losing the letter. That is a half-truth. I requested the letter of Corden, true, but it was not my idea. That came from a higher source. The Templars have reached a tentative quorum regarding our stance in the war, but a cautious few requested I draft this letter. A Templar must be obeyed. But what can be done when they give conflicting orders? So I had the letter written, and Corden lost it. Damn it all. I knew that Dirty Traveler was not capable of performing even the simplest of tasks. I will not allow you the privilege of extorting me. I will resign my position and name Corden as my replacement. I would be very careful if I were you. You are known to the Templars, and it was never their intention to treat you. I see. Blessings to you.
Yes? Yes?
What can I do for you? You won't believe this. I'm being presented with the opportunity to join the Basilica Nostra. It must have been from your help. I never thought in my wildest years. I only hope to correct a mistake. It will take time to be approved. But of course. I'm indebted to you. This is the least I could do. The order to set you in Sandstone Villa came from Templar Joriel. She's the one interested in you, and she's in the forum. If you wish to converse with her, according to several writs that have passed my desk, she will be in the Basilica Joriel is an extremely busy figure in this city. If you wish a word with her, fair enough.
I do not know how it happened, but here we are. How astute of you to make it to this point. I might have been surprised to be uncovered so quickly, but Edessa is a city of whispers. I'm almost shocked it took this long for us to meet. The Praetorians have a saying, an army is but a single being, and every soldier is a weapon it wields. If every common soldier is a weapon, what of you? Certainly a rare commodity in these contested times, if not a kingmaker. Your presence here is too tempting for some of my colleagues, so I observe you to observe them. That is the game we Templars must play. No. To speak frankly, I had intended this You were never meant to know that someone was watching you. It could make my quarry suspicious. It is a frustrating turn of events. But how did you come here? Who exposed this to you in the first place? A simple enough question. I speak with the authority of a Templar. It is enough to make my suspicions law, if need be. So I must remain silent, if I wish to learn what I need. Bruton? Bodyguard? I never hired any... Ugh, by Athene. I've been outmaneuvered. Whoever hired Bruton likely knew you would be watched, and knows you're meeting with me. You have to find Bruton. Whoever he's working for, they can't have good plans for you or me. We've been had. I gave you Sandstone Villa, hoping to use it to uncover the Templars who have been plotting to exploit you for war. But in doing so, my quarry uses their agent Bruton to trace me through you. They'll have both of our heads if we don't stop.
What?
Greetings.
What can I do for you? Hello? Well, I've learned enough about your doings to know when I've been found out. Took you long. When I was told I'd be targeting a man who came back from the dead, I thought I heard wrong. But then I learned about the Well of Soul. As soon as Joriel's out of the way, my employers will make the well theirs, and all of the power that comes with it. The Templars are not all of like mind for what road our civilization needs to take, such as my employer. We plan on grander things for our brethren, but some are holding us back, like Joriel. So we'll kill her. Then they can experiment on you. But before that happens, me and the boys will have our fun. Yeah, good hunting. Hello?
Yes. What?
You've gotten to Bruton then. This was not the outcome I had anticipated. That you were able to deal with it is gratifying. Killing Bruton should send a message to his masters to stop their plans. I heard what he said about my death. It seems with any luck, the serpent will not bite without its fangs. Our business can be concluded. You have proven capable beyond measure. As a reward, I give you the deed to Sandstone Villa. It is now yours, completely. If you wish, you may make improvements to it at the Grand Bursars. Now there is much I must attend to. I am off.
Mind yourself.
Well, well, well. Never seen your face before. Can't say I like it. Listen up, Dogface. Number one, Mayor Eswin's law is absolute. Number two, now go meet the mayor yourself. He likes to know where the kobolds kick in from the wastes, especially with the families running wild. Listen to that.
don't know me, but I've been following you. My name's Hrindy. That parchment you carry, it belongs to me, as Steg always meant it to be a wedding gift. Now, if you please, hand it over. Perhaps I did, but he won't be able to care for me. He can hardly care for himself. Look how easily he was captured. Oh, but perhaps you're right. He doesn't deserve this, not from me. There are few gentle souls left in Apatir. I'd hate to kill the last. I'll face the world alone, then.
You haven't laid eyes on Hrindy, have you? She is bright. I was sure she would be here. She said the stars themselves wouldn't wait as long as she would. What do you mean she's gone? Was her fear too great? Did she choose to stay behind? I had a feeling this would happen. In the end, I couldn't make her happy. I knew it. Ever since we met, I've had a feeling that one so enchanted could never belong to one man. And what kind of man was I? All that time in the cage, I convinced myself of something that never really was. Your help, your friendship, was worth more than gold. Please, keep the parchment. It is a map drafted by my grandfather. It reveals the locations of all the Darkvari hordes in Apatir. Another? Be quick.
Well, when I sent O'Dern to recruit subjects, I didn't think I'd find one quite as tall as yourself. But he has done well. In fact, I'd say you make the perfect test case for my newest work. In so many words, yes, I'm developing a potion vital for future diplomacy. One that will let the user understand foreign tongues. But it requires calibration. Currently, the potion grants universal understanding, but it will not properly permit... I will administer a new formula. The spells in my lab shall localize the effects, so I can ask a few questions of you in various tongues. Yes. Now, I will just administer the potion and we can begin. Yes? If you can understand what I am saying, please tell me my name. Very well. I shall ask another question. Tell me, Where can I find the Court of Summer? I see. Here is my final question. There is an army of Fae named... Well, that was less successful than I would have liked, but the data will be useful to me. I'm happy to have had your help with this. Take these potions as a reward with... Yes?
If you're here for trade, then go to the market or the Arcadian.
Refugees are welcome here.
For truly, my children,
Please, can't you help? I need someone to travel to the Tawili coast. It's my daughter. Anala led a group of refugees to the town of Kuln. I warned her not to go, but she's always been a strong-willed girl. I should have heard from her by now, and the caravanners say that bands of Tuatha have landed on the coast. If anything happened to Anela, I don't know what I'd do. Please, help me. You will? At last. Mitharu bless you, friend. Anela led the refugees to the ruins of Kuln on the Tawili coast. If she's hurt, bring her back safely. The ruins lie south of Rathia and the old battleground. If there's trouble, the settlers may have hidden my Anela. So worried.
though she holds dear, prosper and thrive, yet the strong and the proud fall beneath her displeasure. Lyria, goddess of fate, who holds the cards that spell our mortal lives. Though she holds dear, prosper and thrive, yet the strong and the proud... Though she holds dear, prosper and thrive, yet the strong and the proud fall beneath her displeasure. Go in peace. Be guided and blessed by Lyria, my children.
For 500 summers, autumns, winters, and springs, the blossoms on my pearl tree bloomed ceaselessly and wantonly and fair. Why today have they fallen like tears? A dark doubt whispers, these flowers will not come again.
look like you've been in some tight spots. There's a bounty out on a damn set of dessert. 5 full crew of fresh recruits had the gall to get fully the turntails, arms, and armor we can do without. But I'm afraid we also gave each crew a bottle of bog staunch. That's what I need recovered. I thought you looked the sort. The fools are run off down the... They'll be up and down the Tawili coast, I think, hiding where...
They found me! Have mercy. Make it quick. Thank Mitharu. I thought I'd die here, the last of Culn's settlers, alone. Anella and the foragers were out when the Tuatha came. It was a massacre until they returned and drove them off. She and the others set off for Verki, where Anella said they came from. If you've got any hope of finding her alive, you'll get there quickly. Verki. Head south through the narrow pass, then turn east. If you want to help her, you'd better go now.
appreciate the help, but my work here isn't done. Unless you're going deeper into Verki, I'll take my leave. I'm not going back until the work is done. You'll just have to help. They're coming in through the water gates in the depths of this place. They must have found them. That's their way in. Unexpected, but thank you. With you here, we just might make it. Let's go. At the bottom, of course. They were used to let boats in. You can be sure we'll find more Tuatha. Are we going? More of them! More Tuatha! There's the lever to the gate. Throw it. Watch for Tuatha. Are we going? There's the lever to the gate. Throw it. moving. Only one left. Let's finish this. Are we going? There's the lever to the gate. Throw it. They can't get in this way anymore. Let's go. It's finished. Return with me. If I know my father, he'll want to thank you in person. Are we going?
Another fine day. Tarian's quality words and locksmithing.
I will never forget what you have done for me. And Anella. No thanks could ever be enough, but please, accept
she holds dear prosper and thrive. Yet the strong and the proud fall. Greetings, Now tell me, child, are you also a follower of the goddess Lyria? Then you are most welcome here to the... If you seek healing, I can aid you. The doors of our inn. Bless you, child.
Lyria, guide and protect. Attend here. These are the papers.
We have a problem. Elund Karth refuses to send any troops to assist Melsen Shear. The old fool never would listen to reason. A weapon is only as strong as the one that wields it, and a general is only as powerful as the army she leads. You can find him in the upper city, looking over the strait at Melsen Shear. The fool might as well be condemning the city. They're in the city, but they can't join us unless Elund Karth grants his blessing for them to... Agarth has gone to reason with him. He was a fine fighter, as I recall, but I do not know if his diplomacy...
Curios, talismans, items of power.
What do you want? I'm beset by petitioners these days. Another advocate for this absurd plan to retake Melsen Shear, I take it. Look to Rathia's sister across the strait. Her battered walls, her burned gardens, her back
broken from a decade of war. We take in refugees. We send them food that we can spare. We try to ease her pain. But for 10 years I stood here and watched. And now you, a stranger, think to convince me to commit the whole of this city to saving her because our army's greatest failure has recovered some old relic. Mel Senshir stands as Rathir's eastern shield. Even this city can do nothing for the fortress, but perhaps its people can. The wounded we have here, I'll tell them to meet you at the docks, and take this as well from my own collection. May it be of go to the eastern docks in the lower city and find Captain Dodwin. He will oversee your journey to Melsenshire. Go. Save our sister across the sea or
City
die.
Watch, move along. The Watch sees all in Rathir.
Curios, talismans, items of power. Every serious student shops at... Lyria's life. Guide you. Curios, talismans, items of power.
Ships are loading now for Melsenshire. Are you ready to board? Right away.
Agarth, you know better than any of us how this will end. Why must we fight a war that you know we will not win?
You would still ask that to Lara, after all you've seen.
Until I get an answer, Fate Weaver. Until then.
Why do we fight? Because there is hope. Because only through battle can we break the chains that fate has forged. Don't you see? We have been given a chance. And though some of us will die, we will die knowing that our lives were finally our own. That we are no longer slaves to the whims of fate. Would you throw it away? Just for fear of another defeat? Not I. I will fight. And if I die knowing that I have made a choice. And this choice, for good or for ill, was my own.